What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Couch Coaches Podcast. We got a good one for you today. We're going to talk all things NFL Week 8. So let's hop right into it. Shane, we had some crazy games in the NFL this week, and it just seems to me that at this point, anyone can beat anybody.
Yeah.
We had, first and foremost, the Dolphins beating the Falcons, who the Falcons seem like they just don't show up some weeks.
Yeah.
Like the Panthers losing 30-0, and now the Dolphins beat them this week by a lot. If you're a Dolphins fan, are you happy with this win?
No. It means nothing. I mean, it's just one of those games where I guess it may give you some hope for, a brighter future, or maybe Tua's still got it, but I mean, the season's lost.
Yeah.
They don't got the division. They're not going to get the wild card. It's kind of a useless win.
Yeah, it's nothing.
I mean, they looked really good. I don't know how much of it is that they are good or if the Falcons just fall asleep. So,
100%.
it's tough. It's definitely not a good
Yeah, I mean, I think it's dumb. I mean, you have so many holes if you're the Dolphins who, in my opinion, from what I've heard, like, it seems that, like, everyone is like, oh, all their guys are going to be on the trade deadline.
Yeah.
But every time I hear, it's like the Dolphins are not interested in Jalen Waddle. They're not interested in trading him. And it's like, I don't know if you've heard the new news too. Like Tyreek Hill is like content with his career, and he might retire at the end of the season, which who knows what that's going to mean for the Dolphins. But like, I think if you're a Dolphins fan, like, you can't be too happy with this win.
No.
Like, you don't really know what to do at this point. And it's like, let's just lose, make the trades we got to make, and just move forward, But a team that, in my opinion, it's not a pointless win. The Ravens, you know what I mean? Like, I think that's a must-needed game for them. That's a huge win. And I think the Ravens are back, in my personal opinion. What are your thoughts on the Ravens?
I completely agree. I mean, winning that game that was not an easy game to win, especially in their, in the state they're in. I mean, with Lamar still out and everything, and you kind of understand that there's an easier schedule, to be played, and especially with Lamar Jackson coming back, you could kind of catch some fire. So winning this game was huge.
100%.
And even the betting favorites them to win the division now. So that's how important this game was.
Yeah.
They looked great. I think they still have it, and it's going to be super exciting to see Lamar come back and make things happen. And I think they will end up winning that division.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I mean, I had my cousin. He was in like a super flex fantasy league, and he asked me. He goes, "Should I start Huntley or Rattler this week?" Because he's had a bunch of players, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, in my opinion, I like Huntley. You know what I mean? I think the Ravens' offense is meant for a running quarterback, and I think Cooper Rush just didn't add that. I think they should have been starting Huntley the entire time.
I agree.
And I think now that they started him, you saw they won, and now they said Lamar's going to plan on coming back Thursday night against the Dolphins, which, like we just talked about, I think the Dolphins are gonna lose that one.
Yeah.
And you get the Steelers, who they haven't really looked great, in my opinion.
Yeah. Very inconsistent.
Yeah, they've barely beat the Jets.
Yeah.
And they're sitting at 5-3 right now. Like, I think the Ravens could very easily come back and take that division with Lamar coming back and all the guys. Like, I personally do like the Ravens to win that, but we'll see. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. But I 100% agree. I think that they're back, and I'm excited for them. I think another division that's pretty interesting right now is you got the Patriots sitting at 6-2 with the tiebreaker over the Bills, and the Bills at 5-2. Are the Patriots really a contender to win that division, or is it pretty much the Bills are going to win it? Like, where do you evaluate those teams?
I think they're definitely good enough. I think they're coached extremely well. Obviously, that was a huge addition this offseason, and I think they do have the firepower to claim that division. I really like the Patriots. I've said it in the previous videos too. I'm ride or die.
Big
on
Patriots guy.
I'm a big Patriots guy. I like the team. I like Drake May. And
He's looks good.
I think they have a good team around them, and they're really well coached. So I think they are a team to look out for. And I think to be honest, I think they could be a little better than the Bills. And I think they definitely are for real. And I think that is definitely a race to watch and a rivalry that will. Really be something to look out for in the future.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. I have a tough time really seeing the Patriots. Like, when I look at their team, I'm like, who are they throwing it to? Who's running the football? Like, obviously you get Will Campbell and you get guys on the O-line. And Drake May, the way he's playing, he looks great, right? And their defense is unbelievable with Christian Gonzalez and other guys. Like they look great. But in my opinion, I'm just like, I don't know if they have the pieces to really do it. Like, you can't keep throwing it. Like, Stephon Diggs is not the same Stephon Diggs, right? Obviously, he played well against the Bills, but he's not the same guy. And Ramondre Stevenson, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't really think that they have the pieces to really go out and win. I think the Bills, in my opinion, they will still win the division. But we'll see. I don't know. It'll be an interesting race to watch. I think the Bills could end up running away with it, but both teams have easy schedules. So
yeah.
I think it's exciting to look forward to moving out the rest of the season and a big storyline. But a team that we kind of talked about last week, and it's kind of been in the news recently. And I know you said a couple weeks ago that Week 10 is going to be their big changing point, right? Mm-hmm. But we got the best team in the NFL right now, the Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah.
They don't show any signs of slowing down right now. No. And I even hear there's rumors they want to sign Daniel Jones long term in the offseason.
Yeah.
Like, what do you make of the Colts right now? Is your mind changing a little bit on them?
No, it's not at all. It really reminds me of the Giants team in 2022. It's kind of getting off to that crazy hot start. Daniel Jones looking really good. Saquon looking really good. And it's very similar, man. Like, Daniel Jones is looking really good, and Jonathan Taylor is looking like the best running back in the league.
He looks unbelievable.
And they have a decent team, and it's really showing, and they're playing very good football. But I think this is a mistake that has already happened. Mm-hmm. With the Giants re-signing Daniel Jones
100%.
to that $40 million a year and I just don't think the Colts. Is it possible that they do the same thing the Giants did?
I 100% do. I think it is. I think it's setting itself up for the exact same thing.
Because I feel like if they play one of the big dogs, like the Giants playing the Eagles in the second round of the playoffs, they're gonna get murdered.
100%.
It's going to kill everything.
I mean, just look at it, right? I got their schedule pulled up right here.
Yeah.
Right? They beat the Dolphins
Week
1, who obviously have not panned out to be very good. They beat the Broncos in Week 2. What was that? That was a lucky flag that they missed the game-winning field goal on. Then they got to retry it from 5 yards closer, and they hit it.
Yeah.
Right? They should have lost that game. Then you beat the Titans, who we know the Titans suck. They lose to the Rams, which is their one loss. Okay? They beat the Raiders. Terrible. They beat the Cardinals. Terrible. They beat the Chargers. Respectable win against the Chargers, right?
Yeah.
That was respectable. Then they beat the Titans again.
Yeah.
Okay? So 5 of their wins are against teams with 3 wins or less.
Yeah.
And their other 2 wins, one is respectable. One, they needed a last-second field goal.
Yeah.
Right? So, in my opinion, they're at the Steelers this week. This is a little early sneak peek. I have them losing to the Steelers this week.
Yeah.
I think the Steelers at home, I really don't think that the Colts are all that. This is going to be their not first, but it's going to be a good test for them. I think the Steelers end up pulling away. They kind of feel the Ravens in their backs, and I think that the Steelers are going to beat the Colts in this one. I don't really trust them moving forward, to be honest with you either.
I agree. I mean, I don't know if I predict the Steelers beating them, but I don't think the Steelers are even that good. But I do understand, like, Steelers at home, and they're tough. They have a tough defense, and And even on offense, I mean, who wants to tackle a DK Metcalf? We're going to see who the Colts are that game.
100%. We'll really see. And that, I'm rooting for the Colts. I think they're a team nobody talks about a lot, and so it's good to see them doing well. But I mean, I'm rooting for them, but I'm just not buying it quite yet. I'm not buying Colts stock quite yet. I'm 100%. Selling high, if anything, right now. But I mean, obviously, fans might see this and listeners might see this as a little bit like, oh, you guys are Giants fans. He's a little bit biased. But what do you make of the NFC East right now? You got the Eagles and the Cowboys who, the Eagles are obviously 6-2, but have they really looked that great so far this season? The Cowboys obviously losing to the Broncos again. Like, their offense is electric. Their defense seems to be non-existent, right? Like, what? And the Commanders, it's like, who really knows? They're playing without Jaden Daniels, right? But it doesn't seem like it's the same team as last year. Like, what do you make of the NFC East outside of the Giants?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, we talked about this for a while, and I think we were exactly right. What's happening in this division? I think the Cowboys were overzealous on who they were going to pay, and they paid guys too much. And to his credit, Dak Prescott is probably the best quarterback, MVP type season in this league right now. Him and Baker,
he looks great,
unbelievable. And I honestly think the Cowboys have the best offense in the league. I think they're just playing that good. I mean, they're putting up points like no one's ever seen before.
They've got pieces all over the floor.
Yeah, and it's great. But it's like, we said it. I mean, who's going to be on the defense? And they probably have the worst defense in the league. So it's like
one of them for sure.
So they're only going to get worse. I mean, they're one injury away on that offense for it to just go downhill, as we said. So
yeah, I mean,
I don't think they're that good with that defense.
I mean, it's arguably already going downhill. I mean, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you're sitting there, what are they, 3-4-1?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and your defense can't stop anybody. Yeah.
It's hard because, and then we go to the Commanders, and the Commanders have, Jaden Daniels, and they're so excited. But I think they kind of jumped the gun a little bit, and let's go get Tunsil. Let's go 100%. Get Deebo Samuel. Let's go get Zach Ertz. Let's go get Lattimore. Let's go get Wagner. Yep. The average age is like 45 years old on that team.
I know.
It's not going to last. And right when you see Daniels go down, you see that they're in a whole lot of trouble, and their team's not going to stay
they need
together.
him.
They need him. And they're old now, and they didn't build it. The Eagles, stud of it. They have studs on that team.
So many guys.
They have a lot of great guys, but I don't know. There's something about them. They don't really gel together, and they're not the team they were last year, and they're only going to get worse. And I honestly, truly believe the Giants are the only team that's kind of like still rebuilding and kind of building a stronger and stronger team each year. Seems like everyone's falling off, which is interesting. Yeah, it's good for Giants, but I think the Eagles are still in control and will be for this year and the next.
100%.
So.
I think the Eagles still win the division this year, no problem. But I mean, I agree. I think the Eagles are kind of doing like a win no matter what.
Yeah, which is
by any means necessary.
Paid off.
And I mean, but in my opinion, I don't think they look like they're not the team to beat in my opinion this year. Even though until anyone says otherwise, they are the defending champs. I really don't see them as the team to beat.
Yeah, I agree.
I think there's other guys that, in my opinion, I'd take over them, like the Packers, the Lions, at least in the NFC, I'd take over them.
Yeah.
So who knows? We'll see what ends up happening, but it's an exciting point right now. I feel like the NFL is wide open. Anyone can beat anybody. You got the random team. You got Colts. You got the Patriots, teams that no one expected to be up there, and then you still got the Ravens, the Bills, the Chiefs, all in contention. So it's going to be exciting down the stretch, about halfway through the season now. So we're looking forward to it. But appreciate you guys watching. Comment down below. Just what are your thoughts on halfway through the season? Who are the teams to beat? And if you guys agree with some of our takes, let us know. If you disagree, let us know as well. And also comment down below some topics that you guys want us to talk about in the next couple videos. But make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you're notified, and make sure you guys stay up to date every single week because we'll be posting weekly. So appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you next week.
See you, boys.
Peace.